How you doing, YouTube? This is Grim Squeaker, and this is another tech update. So, just a discussion on two bits of tech that I'm using. I think are really good, really useful, and I don't see anyone else using them, so, or not many people. We'll do extra dark side deck first. We'll do extra deck first. Dark End Dragon, okay. Okay, I'll admit he has lackluster effects when you compare him to the likes of Colossal Fighter and Stardust. No protection, use him once, he's dropping down to Cyber Dragon size. He's a lot of faults, but he has one huge benefit. He can get around cards like Shooting Star Dragon. For me, this is a problem card. It's not going to happen every duel, obviously, but if it happens once in a tournament, it's going to cost you a match. Someone drops Shooting Star Dragon. I'm playing Scraps at the moment. Shooting Star Dragon just shuts me down. I mean, unless I top deck into Book of Moon or something really handy, I'm fucked. I can't use my destroy effects to even with Twin Dragon. Twin Dragon, useless. Because he's just going to get it, and I'm fucked. So what I need to do is I need to get this fella out. He sends a monster, which means if I have spies, one gets hit, he'll flip, search another one, next turn, drop a beast, and I get rid of my problem. Either that, or I've got Summoner Monk. So him, Chuck, Foolish Burial, or Scrap Storm, I'm getting out a beast, and again, I can say goodbye to the problem. So, very, very handy card. Not going to be useful in most matches, but there's always going to be the odd monster you can't get rid of. So he's not a bad card per se. He is better attack than Stardust, so that's something. And yeah, he used to be a jump promo, so why not have him? He's a cool card. I think more people should consider playing him. The second, and probably more important of the two cards, is Lyla. I side deck her for both Quick Draw and Scraps. In the Scraps, I'm not using a Light Sword engine, but I am using her. In the side deck, I'm using 2 copies actually. Her main thing is that she's going to obviously knock out Necrovalleys. Her usage in Quick Draw is pretty obvious. I mean, you're running charge anyway, so you side out one rifle and side her in, and you may as well have 2 copies because you got the charge, so really useful. With Scraps, her usage is maybe a little funnier, and she has a couple of benefits. I mean, I'm running 2 spellcasters in my spies anyway, and 2 Arcanite. I like Arcanite a lot. I could side in something else instead of the spies, but I'd lose the use of Arcanite, where she keeps Arcanite alive, which is dead handy. A lot of people are using Breaker in their side deck to stop Necrovalley. This is a big fail, simply because Breaker has a mandatory effect that activates when he comes into play, which is that his token gets put on. This mandatory effect means that he cannot activate his destruction effect with priority, which means your opponent has Book of Moon, has Bottomless Trap Hole, is one of a million possible cards. Torrential Tribute will get rid of it. There's a lot of cards. I mean, most decks are going to have about 8 answers to them, main decked. And really, if you're sitting there begging to top deck a card to get out from under Necrovalley, your opponent is going to be waiting, and he's going to have drawn answers to your answer. Lyla can activate with priority, which means even if she gets Book of Moon, you've got rid of Necrovalley. Which is dead handy, means their opponent's going to have to waste Warning or Solemn Judgment on it. So, I mean, at the very least, you're taking a nice chunk of life points off them. The other effect, then, if you summon her, you get her effect off, and you haven't synced her, you've managed to keep her alive for the turn. During the end phase, she's going to mill. Again, if you've been sitting under Necker Valley, your deck probably isn't going as fast as Auto. And if you're playing Quick Draw or Scraps, I mean, they're the two I'm playing at the moment, not having a nice full graveyard, not having your game set up is going to hurt you. So she is sort of bringing you back into the mid-game. She's getting you set up to have a couple of powerful turns in the next turn. She's loading your graveyard and getting you ready to go. So very, very handy in that regard. And like I said, she keeps Arcanine alive, which is great. She's just an all-round very, very good card. The other possible thing, again, that she has Overbreaker. You summon, your opponent drops Feckfeather. With her, your opponent's leaving you to beat stick for a turn, and next turn you pop. With Breaker, you're getting a 100 attack point less of a beater that can never use its attack again, or its effect again, which sucks. Also, you're playing a deck that's probably going to have multiple copies of this card. You know, you could be playing against a deck that possibly has 3 Necker Valleys, and if they're doing something crazy, like playing Pot of Benevolence or Transmigration Prophecy, they could be running up to, you know, I don't know, 5 or 6 copies of Necker Valley technically. Breaker can only pop 1. Lyla can pop as many, as long as you can keep her alive, or Monster Reborner, you can keep popping cards. And again, Breaker can't get one special summoned. She can. I'm also using Summoner Monk, so that's another +1 on her. Obviously, I'm using Monster Reborn and Call the Haunted. So those 3 cards make her more alive than Breaker. Really good card, really nice tech pick. I'd recommend it. Try Siding 2. If you're scared of Necker Valley, I think everyone in this format ought to be a bit scared of Necker Valley. It's a good card, and most decks rely on their graveyard a lot. So, 2 nice cards. I think you should all give it a shot, enjoy them. Peace out. Good Yu-Gi-Ohings. See you guys. Bye.